Okay, what about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I mean, it's okay. I think something was just going on with my speaker. Okay, so what I'm doing in this live is I am going to be showing you guys my analytics, showing you guys the behind the scenes of my YouTube. Okay, so every 5,000 subscribers that I gain, maybe when I get to like 50,000, I'll probably do it like every 10,000. But I want to, number one, I want to do this full transparency as kind of like a YouTube diary of just like tracking myself, right? And my progress. But number two is I think that a lot of big YouTubers give a lot of amazing advice, but they forget what it's like to be a small YouTuber, right? They don't start giving YouTube advice until they are, they have 100,000 and above. But there's still a lot of value from someone like me who's been on YouTube posting consistently for 5 years. So I have 5 years worth of knowledge, right? And you would say, okay, well, you're still not monetized. Like, why would I want to listen to you? You want to listen to me so that way you don't do what I did. Like, you don't do the mistakes that I did, right? Like, you want to be able to get monetized and get your page going and follow your, be able to talk about your passions and get paid for it. Like it's like the sweet spot of life, right? Being able to get paid for your passion, like it's gold, right? Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try to concentrate. So first thing is, let me show you guys. So I'm at 5,000 subscribers. When you are on YouTube, there's different thresholds that allow you to get monetized. So when you get to 3,000 watch hours, you can get the following. Okay, so I'm going to show you on the back end. So you're going to want to make sure you have this app, the YouTube Studio. You're going to want to make sure you have this one, the YouTube Studio. Okay, make sure you have that. It's called YT Studio, and it looks like this. So make sure you screenshot. So if you notice, it's right next to mine. So I never forget where it is on my phone. You're going to download that. That's how you're going to track your YouTube, okay? So if I scroll down here, right now, as of November 4th, 2024, let me make sure there's no personal information on here. Okay, as of November 4th, 2024, this is how many watch hours I'm at. So I've already met the 3,000 watch hours. So, okay, let me actually scroll up. Okay, first of all, this right here, this little area, was up here, but after I met it, all of a sudden I got access to these things. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I still am trying to meet this goal, which is the 4,000. So this bar was also up here. So now that bar's not there anymore because I have hit the 3,000 watch hours. So now, because I hit the 3,000 watch hours, I have access to memberships. I have access to super chat. So like right now, if anyone was vibing with what I was saying and they wanted to give me a super chat or they had a question and it was a really important question, you can go ahead and give me a super chat so I can see it. And then YouTube shopping. So I'm still in the middle of setting that up. Okay. So so even though you may not have 4,000 watch hours yet, there's still some really cool things that you unlock. So keep going. Okay. So that's number one with that. Number two, right now I'm at 3,700 watch hours. Now total, let me show you guys something. Total on my channel is, I believe it's over 10,000. So let's actually watch. Okay, watch time. Okay, so when you go into the YouTube Studio, there's just all these really cool analytics. Like you're gonna want to basically just take time to really dig into your analytics. Okay, so this is my back office. Okay, so I'm gonna do lifetime, so it can break it down by all the different months. We're gonna look at the watch hours for the entire time that I've been on YouTube, since 2013 when I first signed up until today. So right now, and I didn't really start posting until, like I said, so it shows that I started April 18th, 2013. April 18th, 2013. Okay, notice how I didn't post that whole time. I didn't post until there's like a little tiny tick, which is in 2019. It's too hard. You can't see it, but where my nail is, there's like a little tiny tick. That's when I started. And then all of a sudden you can see how I really started taking it like serious. This whole time I was in my head. This whole time I was in my head about it. Like I never started my YouTube because I was like, what do I talk about? No one's going to want to listen to me. I'm not as smart in the health and wellness industry because I don't have a credential. I don't have, you know, a kinesiology degree, right? But even though I had knowledge because I'm a woman who's done trial and error, I wasn't thinking about it like that. I had the imposter syndrome problem. So that whole time, I was in my head. So imagine if I would have started a long time ago and not been overthinking, I would be way above monetized, right? So there's that, okay? Whatever number I'm on. I think number 2. So for the lifetime, I have 10,500 watch hours. 10,000. So you're saying, how do you have 10,000 watch hours, over 10,000 watch hours? It takes you 4,000 to get monetized, but how are you not monetized? This is why I'm telling you this, so you don't do what I did, okay? Please make sure you are taking notes, because this is a notes kind of live, okay? And definitely make sure to ask questions if you have any questions, okay? The reason why I have 10,000 watch hours, but I'm still not monetized is because it's a rolling 4,000 that you have to hit. So every time a year goes by, you lose 365. So it only counts from 365 days ago. So from today, which is, it's the 9th. So November 9th of 2024, it's tracking my hours 365 days all the way back to November 9th of 2023. That's what it counts, okay? That's what it counts for you to get monetized. So what I kept doing was I would post for 2 or 3 weeks straight, and then I would like fall off for 2 weeks, and then I would post for like a week straight, and then I would fall off for a week, and then I would post for, you know, and then now you guys see I'm on here every day because I've made it a point. Like I have figured out how to at least go live every day, if not every other day at minimum, but every day, because I'm like, I really want to be able to connect with you guys and do this completely 100% full time, right? But in order to do that, I have to incorporate it into my life and make it a serious priority. So before, I was only posting, like going live like 2 times a week, 1 time a week, 3 times a week. And then because my videos are mainly like this, right? They're live, they're raw, they're uncut, they're not edited. You know, most people, especially 4 or 5 years ago when AI was really taking over, people want to see all of the editing and the music, and so I took a hit on that. The fact that I wasn't posting super consistent and I wasn't showing up every day. So it's like sorry guys, I'm outside. So the least I can do, right, if I'm not going to have super over the top edited videos to really grab your attention, is to give potent, good information and be consistent every day, at least every other day, right? So that's where I'm at now. So all that time, all that effort from 2019, because I kept doing this roller coaster, I was losing hours. So even though it's a 10,000 hours, so I hope you guys are let me know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, if you guys are, if you guys get what I'm saying. Like, even though I kept meeting hours, right when I would be close, I would lose hours on the back end because it's only a rolling 365. It's only a rolling 365, okay? So that's why it's hard for people to get monetized, because they could be being consistent, and if you had a video go viral last year, but you still haven't met the watch hours, that viral videos hours are gonna fall off the tail end of that 3. So that's what keeps happening to me. So now I'm like, I'm over it. I'm done. It's been 5 years. Like, I can't take it anymore. So let me see what you guys are saying. But I was like, it's 5 years. I can't take it anymore. I am going to get monetized. This is ridiculous at this point. You know what I feel like? I feel like, you know when you see those movies and it's like someone in the desert and they're literally like no water, no food for like 2 months, and they're like, their clothes are like all ripped apart and their lips are super dry and like they're all crackly looking, and they're like, and they're just literally just moving forward. They don't even know where they're going. They're just hoping that they stumble upon water. That's where I'm at. Like, I'm on straight up autopilot because I'm just like, I'm too far in it now. I'm too deep. So I'm like, I gotta figure this out, okay? So don't do what I did. Like, if you're gonna do this, do it as much as you can. Do it every day. Wake up early, you know, even if it's 10 minutes a day. You don't even necessarily need to have, you know, a 1 hour edited video every day. No, like, just pop on live. Like, there's videos going crazy, 40,000 views, 50,000 views, 100,000 views of people sitting in their car, okay? So don't overthink it. Just figure out something to talk about that's within some kind of general niche. So mine is wellness. The whole umbrella is wellness, and we talk about health, fitness, mindfulness, beauty, spirituality. We talk a little bit about money here because it's all kind of connected, right? If your money is funny, then you're not going to really be motivated to work out. If your fitness is off, you're not going to be motivated to, you know, practice self-development. Like, there's just, it all is intertwined, okay? When you practice your self-development, then it makes you want to be motivated to get your workout in and, you know, do self-care and all that, right? So before I move on, I want to see what you guys are saying, but don't do what I did. It can, if you do what I did, more than likely you might quit because this is time consuming. So it's a lot of free, like, I have been doing a lot of free work for 5 years. 5. Okay? So let's see what y'all are talking about. And welcome in, everybody. Thank you, Patrick, for reminding everybody to like the video. I appreciate the compliments. Sorry to say YouTube for youngers is a D sentence. People need to get off your phones, go back to 80s life, so much better. Okay, we could talk about it. Consistent, yep. Okay, so it was consistent. Yep, exactly. Like, my consistency was there, but I needed to be more, like, I was, because if you look at the bar chart, like, if you really look at it, okay, I hope you guys, so when you see this, I was consistent this whole time. So all that jump, that means that, like, I had a couple videos that went viral, but see how solid this is? Like, it's flat and then so I was super consistent, but I wasn't consistent in the way that I needed to be consistent for what I do, okay? So meaning, I was on every single week, every other week, posting 2 or 3 times, you know? I think there was one time where I didn't post for like a month or 2 when I was planning this really big gala last year. But I'd been consistent, but like, because my videos are considered like lower quality compared to what people wanted to see a couple years ago with like the super edited AI videos, it just wasn't picking up. So then I was like, okay, because my channel is more of a let's check in with each other about our health. What are we doing today? Are we drinking our water? Like, this is more of a life coaching. And when you're a coach, you know, you think of like going to school every day and you have your coach, right? Like, you're in football season, or you're a cheerleader and you have your cheerleading coach. Like, you're with them every day. So I was like, this is more, my strategy was wrong for the type of content that I have. Because I'm more of a wellness coach, motivator, inspirer, life coach, right? And I'm a teacher, like, because I'm more in that realm, it has to be daily if my quality is not going to be super edited. So now we see, right? Now that I've been going on every day, now my page is taking off, because when people come to my page, they're like, okay, you know, this girl sounds like this woman sounds like she knows what she's talking about. Let me see what else she's posting. Well, if I haven't posted for a month, it's kind of like, oh, okay, you know, maybe I'll catch her again, like if she comes across my feed again, right? But like, you guys know, when you guys go to someone's page and someone is like caught your attention and you're like, okay, you know, when you look at their channel and you see that they just posted 3 other videos like back to back to back, it makes you're more inclined to watch it more, because it's like newer, it's new, it's fresh content still. So I'm learning the new strategy with my type of content, with my type of page. I don't have these long edited, overly, animated videos. I don't feel a calling to do that right now in this season. I may start another channel and do something like that with like LA vlogs and make it really like cinematic or something, but I'm just not in that season. So I hope that helps you. Like, you really can start to get traction with I'll just say, I won't say lower quality videos, but I'll just say with less edited videos, you can start to get traction if you just are consistent daily. Okay, so my page is an example of that. Let me actually turn this light down a little bit. I have this light because I'm outside. I knew it was going to start to get dark. So it's like it's kind of getting a little bright there for me. Okay, it's kind of, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I always I don't like looking at you guys like that because I just feel like I look funny, like, looking like that. So let me look at your questions on here. Let me actually catch up on here first since I'm still, I notice when YouTube creators edit videos, lesser minutes. I'm sorry, wait. I notice when YouTube creators edit videos, lesser minutes get more views. That's true. Because when you have like a 10-minute video, but it's like really edited, the way that they're tapping into behavioral science at that point. So they know that our eyeballs are attracted to like movement, like constant movement. And so that's a strategy. It's on purpose to keep you to watch the video. So it's like I could be talking and then there's all these things going on around me. And so you may not really be, you might be like moderately interested in what I'm talking about, but because there's so many things popping up, it's like by the time you realize one thing, like you realize like a fireball popped up and then you realize a happy face popped up and then there's words and then something comes down here and then, so it just keeps you wanting to look at it. That is ideal. Like that really is a fantastic strategy. But what happens is for people like me that, and so this is for people that are kind of like, I don't know if I want to do the editing, like that's not really my style, or I just don't have time, or because what you have to do is you have to learn the editing software, then you have to take the time to edit. And then you have to actually film. So it just becomes this big old project. And again, that's why I always say, if you have a 9-to-5, make beautiful content while you have a 9-to-5 and just work on it 1 hour a day. And then it might probably take off, right? Like that could be a strategy, but that is true. Like when you have a shorter video with really edited stuff, then it catches a lot of attention and it does really, really well on YouTube. So that's just not really where, like, I'm involved with too many projects, especially during this time of year. I just have too much going on. I don't have time to edit. I don't have time. And full transparency right now, I would rather, when I look at my budget, like my money, I would rather keep building my Roth IRA, my 401k, my stock portfolio than like pay an editor at this stage. And then if you really want to get like a good video, like one edited video, because I've looked it up, I was like, okay, like, do I want to do this? And one edited video, high quality, like elite, it's gonna run you at least $400 to $500 for one video, for one like 10-minute video that's really beautifully edited. And I'm like, okay, I could do that. I can make an investment, but it's still no guarantee that it'll pop. And even if it does pop, right? Like, is that what I want to really be doing? Like, is that Ciana, right? Is that Ciana? So you have to think about it for yourself. Like, if your style is, I want to have really beautifully edited videos, then start there And just take the time, wake up early, stay up late, work on your lunch break. Like, it's going to take a lot of time. And then what happens is people get burnt out. People get burnt out quick. And if you notice, I haven't gotten burnt out. You would think somebody that's been on YouTube for 5 years and still not monetized with the 4,000 watch hours, you would think that they would get burnt out. But because I'm going to be talking about this stuff anyway, I would be talking about this with my mom. I'd be talking about this with my sisters. I'd be talking about this with my brothers. I'd be talking about this with my dad. I'd be talking about this with my, like, I'm embodied. I'm embodied with wellness. So that's why it doesn't really matter. It's almost like a virtual diary at the end of the day. If it never ended up getting monetized, which it will, but it's almost just like, well, I was going to be talking about this stuff anyway, so at least it's just here forever and someone can tap into it and learn. Right? So I'm going to kind of answer a couple more questions, and then I'm going to dig more into my analytics and show you guys what I am talking about with my page, so that way you don't make the same mistakes I did. And I'm also going to teach you some secrets on how to, I feel like I'm like getting shiny. I'm also going to teach you guys some secrets on how to kind of like get some views. So let me sit up here. I'm like noticing that I'm hunching in this. Okay. All right. Oh, is my service kind of going out? I hope not. And I noticed the comment. I do value the compliments. Like, it's a blessing to get compliments. The reason why I don't really like say thank you is because my lives are for you guys. Like, I want to give value to you. And so when people have questions, I don't want to take time away from people that really need information for me to say thank you to every single person. It's more so about you and me being able to help you in some kind of way with what I've learned with my YouTube. So it's not that I don't value them, but I'm just, I want to make sure I'm not wasting your time with just being exalted and saying thank you, you know what I'm saying? So I do see them, and I do appreciate all of the compliments that some of you guys have been saying. I'm just reading your guys' comments right here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is a good question. Can you pay to get in the algorithm? You can. Horrible strategy, though. So you can do that, but it's not a good strategy. So, when you know how there's ads on people's videos? Well, you can be a YouTuber and then pay for ads. And then sometimes what happens is when you pay for the ads, so say if you're a YouTuber and you are a mechanic, you're a YouTuber and you're talking about mechanics, and you sell a certain tool to fix cars, and you want customers, you want people to buy from you, so you buy ads, okay? So then people find you from the ads. It's not a good strategy because it's not real and it's not authentic, and then you have to keep purchasing the ads. So, I mean, some like really big, huge entities like might be able to get away with that. But if you're willing to pay thousands of dollars to keep up with paying, getting the ads, and then again, they're just coming just so they can find your page, to find the link so they can buy the tool and then never return. And you don't want that. You want to build a community. You want to build rapport. You want to build, some kind of consistent relationship, right? Not every page is meant for that, but if you buy ads and they come just to purchase, more than likely they're not going to watch your other videos. Like, how many of you, I'm sure at least half of you have come to my page and then found me and then was like, oh, let me like click on her whole page and then just see who this girl is, who this woman is, right? And so what if I just didn't have like anything else about what you were trying to find? Then you're going to click out, right? So it's I would rather you find me and then something about what I said impacted you, and then you engage with my page and not just come to my page, buy something one time and never return. Does that make sense? So technically that will get you in the algorithm, but it's only inside of like the ads algorithm. Like you have to keep buying ads. What do you guys think of my new name? It's all about good quality content. Yeah, I agree with that. It at the end of the day, people want a good viewer experience. However, I noticed with me, and let me know what you guys think about this. I noticed with me, I feel like I'm like this. I noticed with me that, let me actually show you guys this really quickly. This is like a really cute, yeah, you can't really tell. Hold on really quickly. I love like LA at night because you can just like really see, like, look at how pretty that is. Okay, so with me, some of my favorite YouTubers, literally my top 5 YouTubers, 3 of them only post, they only go live and they have no edited videos. So there is a market for just real, authentic, like raw and uncut videos, because people are looking for the knowledge, right? That they're looking for the wise counsel. They're looking to connect. They're not really looking to just be only entertained, right? So again, if I had videos like this and they were super edited, I'm sure I would have like 100,000 followers just based on me being able to keep people's attention. But I don't have the time to do that right now. So I'm okay with my path though. I'm okay with building strong, slow, potent, robust, like information quality, rapport quality, connection quality, you know, and I don't really need to be at 100K tomorrow. Like I'm fine where I'm at. Like I'm okay with the slow progression. Like it's fine for me. Glad you're a normal person. The past 5 lives have all been freaks. I've been making music and have a discography of 64 hours of best music and didn't get famous. Put it on, see if you can put it on one of the streaming platforms. But see, and you know, it sounds like you, like, did you keep going because you loved it? Because see, like, what I'm gathering is that you probably just kept going and making amazing music because you loved it. And that's what is important at the end of the day. Trying to, you know, get famous or be known and all that is for the birds. I live in LA. Like, I literally live in Los Angeles. And you see the behind the scenes of what some of these people are really going through. It's not all, you know, cotton candy and rainbows. Like, you have a lot to, like, we'll talk about that in another video. That's a whole nother video in itself. It's basically, y'all, she's thank you. Let's see. Hi, I'm here. Oh, you're really oh, hi Sammy, how are you? Really struggling today with my hallowed brace. I'm in my wheelchair and just really struggling. Well, you know, would you ever consider doing a YouTube? I know a lot of people, there was someone I came across, it was actually a Jewish channel that I came across, and there was a young man on there, and he lost his legs, and he pretty much is now a motivational speaker and started his YouTube, and it was, for him, it was a very huge healing experience, and he was pretty much unlocking his purpose. Like, would you ever consider doing a faceless one? Or just kind of like, you know, do you have an outlet of just something where you can kind of channel your pain or channel your struggles on what you're going through? I think I'm going to move up here because this light is so bright in my eye. I'll move in a second. That's why you buy ads while building a page at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, it's like there's no one cookie cutter strategy. I just think that people have to just start, and you just keep going even when it doesn't look like it's doing anything, even though like there's a trend right now where it's like, I might do a video on it too, where it's saying post on YouTube even if no one's watching, because there is there's things that I've learned about myself. I've gotten better at speaking. I've gotten better at just being able to speak from my heart and not overthink it. Like there's just so many different benefits where I'm like, wow, I've really improved, not necessarily my video quality, but just like me as a person. I can see my growth. And so that in itself is valuable, you know, for me as someone that is always wanting to do self-development, right? So that's why I think it's good no matter what. So to get ads on every video, how many hours do you have to collect? So when you hit the 4,000 watch hours, I can now, okay, this is what's, okay, now I'm about to put you guys on right now. And I'm going to tell you how I'm about to put you guys on. I'm going to move for a second though. I'm going to move over here because I don't want to have this, because as you guys can see, I have this like light on my face, and it's just like, I don't want to be staring at this light anymore. So I'm gonna try to find see how it's like, I gotta figure this out, because I do really like this area. It's like I feel like I'm in like a little, just like a little secret spot. Hold on really quick. But I'm about to put you guys on right now. Okay. Okay. So it's a little bit better, but I think my ring light, it may end up going out on its own anyway, so I may end up being in the dark. So just like letting you guys know that. All right. At least if it does go off, I'm under this light, and so you'll still be able to see me, because over there is too dark. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, once you get monetized, I can now go back and put ads on every video that I've ever made. So that's why it's not a waste. So if you don't get monetized for 3 years, but when you finally get monetized, if you made 300 videos, you can now put ads on all those videos. So think about it like this. Every time you create a video, you're creating a money soldier. Okay, so you're adding value, you're giving back to your community, you're helping somebody out, you are whatever, right? And then you may not get compensated money-wise. Like you might feel fulfilled in your heart, but you might not get compensated money-wise until 3 years from now. But once you do, it's like it keeps going. So for example, when I get monetized, as more people keep finding me, and they're like, I want to see what else she's been talking about. They're going to look at my older videos. Like say on average, the average person that finds me, they like my content. They think I'm, they resonate with me. They look at like 3 additional videos from the past. I get paid for that. I would get paid for that. So it's not a waste. It's not like once I get monetized, all the videos that I made in the past, they won't be able to have ads on them. I can put ads on all those from the past. So that is a lot of things. I don't know if people know that, but you can go back in time and put ads on your stuff. God showed me you. You are excellent on getting to what others don't think to speak about. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. See what y'all are saying. So yeah, there was another question that said, what do you got to do to get monetized? That's a very loaded question. And I have a whole entire playlist actually. So on my page, I've started this, and you guys are gonna want to like watch my stuff over time, because I don't know, who knows, in the future God may call me to like put it all into a course 2 years down the line. I don't really plan on doing that. I'll probably still have all my free content, but I may end up like, because who knows what knowledge I'm going to know 2 or 3 years from now once my page grows. I may put something into like something small, but I'll over deliver. Like, that's my style. I'll over deliver and undercharge. But right now it's all free. So right now I have a playlist, and it says how to grow your YouTube. So if you go to my playlist, so I have about 9 videos in there right now. So go back and just watch those videos, and you'll see it from the standpoint of someone just really on the grind. Like, all these other people, I just feel like it's like they regurgitate what everybody else is saying. Like, okay, well, you got to do a perfect thumbnail. You have to come up with catchy titles. You have to make sure you have good lighting. You have to, like, okay, we know that, but what is really going on? Like, how are people really doing this? And they don't show, like right now, right? Like, I was actually working all day, okay? Came to this little spot, and I'm like, let me get on live, right? Let me get on live, and then I may even go live. I mean, depending on, I kind of want to go to bed early tonight, but I may go on live again and work with you guys live again. That was kind of cool the other day. So, you know, people don't see the grinding, but I've been kind of like showing more of my like life, like behind the scenes. And that's really what it is. It's finding time to do things. It's when something's on your heart, like how my style is, if God puts something on my heart to talk about, I have to talk about it right then. So if I, you know, don't have much makeup on, if my face is looking crazy, if I'm, you know, not dressed, like sometimes I'll still just pop on. Or especially when I'm on my way to the gym, I feel like I have actual things to talk about, because I'm in motion going to do what I'm asking you to do, which is move your body, right? So it's like, but you don't see that kind of stuff. So in order to grow, in order to get monetized, you have to be consistent. You have to, and the thing is, it's actually really easy to find what people are searching for. Okay, this is how YouTube works. This is how YouTube works. When someone comes to YouTube, imagine them walking into a library. Imagine them walking into a library, a real one, like in real life. And in the library, there's the sci-fi section, there's the self-development section, there's the entertainment section, there's the funny section, there's all these different sections. So me as the person, I'm now in the library, and I'm like, and I asked the librarian, hey librarian, okay, I need something on self-development. So the librarian's gonna go, okay, so imagine YouTube is the library. YouTube is the library. The librarian is the algorithm. The librarian is the algorithm. So the librarian says, no problem, right over here. So they're gonna go to self-development, and they're gonna pull a couple different books for you and place it in front of you and say, which one would you want? Which one do you like? So that's what, you know, when you open up your phone, and then all of a sudden you just see like similar things to what you had just watched the day before. So YouTube pulls things and brings it to the viewer. It pulls what the viewer potentially wants based on their watch history. So the algorithm is studying, okay, how do they navigate YouTube? Like, what are they watching? What are they searching? And then based on what you search, if somebody else posts about what you usually search about, they're gonna put it in front of you just to see if you actually click on it. So when I make a video, okay, I know people are searching about health, wellness, mindfulness, money. I know people are searching those things. So it's not hard for someone to actually find my page and click it, because I'm doing a video on things that people are searching for. What happens is sometimes people are doing content on things that people are not searching. So you'd really have to have like an amazing thumbnail, or like a really crazy title, like I ate 100 crocodiles in 2 minutes. Like, where you're like, what? Like, there's no way you could do that, right? But then it would make you click, because like, it's such an outrageous like statement. So that's how you got to make content that people are searching for. And if it's a very unique niche, there could be an audience for it, but that is where you do have to really get creative with your thumbnails and the title, because someone has to have a reason to click. I'm gonna give you another example, and then I'm gonna read your guys' questions in a second. Another example of this is I don't care to watch van life. I don't care to watch it. I think it like I've never cared to look that up. None of that, right? But someone popped up on my page that is doing van life and car life, and just something about the way that their eyes looked, like the sadness, it like made me want to click, and also the title was intriguing. So I clicked, actually reposted it on my community tab. That's how much she touched my heart. So I watched it, and now I'm like invested. I'm like, okay, is this lady gonna like be able to find another job and get out of this car? Because she's been in a car for 6 months, and she's sad. She doesn't like it. She's literally bound to her car. So even though I'm not looking for that, something about her thumbnail and her title drew me in. So that is where, if you have a unique niche, you have to draw people in to click. Does that make sense? So that's how you get monetized. If you like, a lot of times people will do, the pages that do really good are learning about YouTube, because people are searching how to start a YouTube, how to get monetized on YouTube, how to get more views on YouTube, how to get more subscribers on YouTube. So if you are somebody that posted, here's how to get monetized on YouTube, then people find you, and then you get views, and then you get monetized, right? So let me see what y'all are saying. Let me make sure my phone's not gonna die. All right. Let me see. Just reading some of these comments. I'm trying to sift through some of the trolls. Okay, hold on really quick. Can you do healthy meals, what I eat in a day videos? Really enjoy the grocery shopping. Yeah, I can start to do that. I'll start to do that. That's a good call. I'm literally here with my pen and paper taking notes. I feel like God has been calling me to do a YouTube for years. Yes, it's time. I feel like every human being, it's like we are at the cusp of like an entire shift in the way that humans are working. Like, I think that making money online is going to be the new 9 to 5, where like most people are going to be making money online, and it'll be less people, where you actually come across less people that are working 9 to 5, like for a job or whatever, over time, right? Because so many people are figuring it out. Like each year, more and more people are getting confident. More and more people are like, okay, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off and just do this. Okay, I'm going to actually give you guys some more gems here in a second. Let me just catch up with what you guys are saying. Okay. Do people care about looks before anything else? Give me more context, like in regard to like YouTube, in regard to dating, in regard to just in general. Okay, so let's move along here. And if there's a question that I miss, because I'm trying to go through this fast, like it's just like every time I scroll up, it like adjusts. Now I get why people do the super chats, because like it's just too hard to keep scrolling. But I want to answer your guys' questions for free. Like you don't have to do a super chat to ask me anything. But if I keep missing it, like you might have to do a super chat so I can just see it, because it's going super fast. Okay, so here's how I was able to get more subscribers with some of these little tricks, okay? So let me show you. So, oh, actually, let me do it right now. Okay, so what I just did now is so I'm live right now, and you won't be able to see this because it's only on the back end. Maybe I can show you here. Yeah, yeah, you won't be able to see it because it's only on my end as like the person that's in charge of the live. So there's a button that I just clicked right here, and it's like a little, like, action, like, what is that called? So it's just like a little icon. And automatically what it's going to do is it's going to clip the next 5 minutes of this video and then automatically upload it to my regular video. So right now we're in the live section on my YouTube, but it's going to take it, upload it automatically. Let me actually visually show you guys what I'm talking about. So I just push the button. I don't have to do nothing else. I just push the button and it said, okay, we will take the next 5 minutes and upload it to your video section. So here's the live. We're on live right now. Right now, I push that button, it's gonna automatically upload it to my video section, okay? So I've done it before, so see how this says 5 minutes? I didn't go and crop that out myself. YouTube did it for me. So I got, and it's not, I mean, it's not that many views, you know, because I just did this one, so it's been one day, but I got 44 views, right? This one, there's another one that I did, because I'm like, why don't I do this every time? So this one, this 5 minutes, this 5 minutes right here, okay, right here, that's me just talking about whatever I was talking about on the live. YouTube, I pushed the button, it clipped it, now it's at 439 views. I didn't have to take no extra time to do that. I didn't have to take no extra time to do that. So every time, and I don't do this every time, I'm like, I need to, someone remind me, like I need to put a reminder every time I'm on live. I always need to be pushing that because it automatically just clips it, puts it there for me. Now here's the thing, you're gonna wanna write this down. I will not, when I do get monetized with the ads, I won't be able to put an ad on that because you can only put ads on videos that are 8 minutes or more. So when you start your YouTube, try to make them at minimum 8 minutes and 15 seconds, 8 minutes or more. So you can put an ad, like I think you can put one in the middle, or like you could put one at the beginning and at the end. So if you just make a couple, like if you make 100 videos and they're only 5 minutes, when you get monetized, you won't be able to put any ads on those. So you have to make sure that it's 8 minutes or long. Just to be safe, 10 minutes or longer. Don't make any videos less than 10 minutes. So because I know that, even though and I think that YouTube knows that too. That's why they only have it at 5 minutes, because they're like, okay, we can't make this, like, we have to make this fair. So even though it's only 5 minutes, it's still gonna get me pushed out there, and then people will find my page. I won't be able to get paid from that video, but people might be like, oh, that was like an interesting 5 minutes. Let me see what else she has. Then I'll be able to get paid when they watch the other stuff. Does that make sense? So I wish I could show you. So when you go live, let me just take a picture of it. Let me take a picture of it. And then, okay. So when you go live the next time, make sure you see this. Okay? Make sure you see this button. Right here, it's the bottom one. It looks like the cut thing, like on movie sets. Okay? So you just clip that. You just push it once and it does it for you. And it uploads it. And you have to make sure to put it public, because it will upload it, but it will be unlisted. So don't have it cut and it's just sitting unlisted and no one can see it, okay? So there's that. Then I'm going to tell you, when I'm going to drop a couple more gems and then say, because I'm going to do I might do 3 videos of this because there's so much, but I want to give you guys like really just juicy, like a loaded, juicy amount of information about this, so that way you have it, so that way you can go back and like watch it and take notes. Okay. And actually get monetized way quicker than me. Okay. So the next thing. Now, so I'm on here. Let me actually just show you. Let me show you. So this is another way to get subscribers and get more views and get your page pushed out there, which I don't know if a lot of people know about this, but it's called Remix. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on one of your videos, okay? Let me actually turn this around. You're gonna click on one of your videos, okay? So say I click on, let's say I click on this one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna see how it says remix. I'm gonna click remix. Okay, all these pop up. Edit into short, okay? So if you find like a spot where you're like, oh, I made a good point there. So you just, oh, hold on. So you just, my nail's like in the way. I don't know why this phone has been like freezing too. Hold on, okay, so click remix. Edit into short. Boom. You can make it 60 seconds or 15 seconds. Okay. Click done. Then it goes to, hold on, this surface is kind of weird. You could add music to it. You can, add text, whatever you want to do to edit it. Click next. Then you would put a title, make sure, it's public. Audience, always just do not for children. Okay, when I start to have products, then I'll be able to tag my it says the sound you've selected isn't eligible for shopping tags. Okay, so whatever, but on some other videos you can do it. You see, tag products, remove the sound or use. So there might be something about so just don't do that. Just don't add any music, okay? If you have products, and then just make sure whatever settings you want it to be on, and then you press upload. Okay, press upload. That's it. So this is like gold. I've literally gained, I'm up to 5,000 subscribers, but I would say I probably gained a solid 500 subscribers over time just by doing this, instead of taking the time, downloading this whole video, right? Downloading an entire, let me see, whatever, save as draft. So instead of downloading this entire 2 hour, this is 3 hours. So I would have had to download this, clip it, download, clip, and then upload. But that whole process just saved me a bunch of time. Does that make sense? So let me know if this is helping. Let me make sure to like the video so I know it's kind of like a virtual nod, yep, we're following what you're saying. Let me know. So there's more things that I'm going to show you before I get off here. Throat's starting to crack. I'm drinking a cardamom and dates latte. Very interesting. I like it. I've never had a cardamom and dates latte before. Okay, so let me see what y'all are talking about. And this is the stuff that the big YouTube, because I have done so much research, and then so when I watch the bigger YouTubers pages, there's only one or two that are really given the juice. Roberto Blake, he will go behind the scenes and just dive in, and really, he's an actual YouTube expert. I've learned a lot of my stuff from him, so everything that I'm showing you, I've learned a lot of it and then practiced it on my own. So I'm basically telling you guys it from my perspective and how I use it. But outside of that, there's not really I haven't really come across, let me know if you guys know anybody, but I haven't really come across anyone that's really just showing the grind and actual tips and tricks like that, from behind the scenes. Okay, so let me know if you guys know any, because I'm trying to, you said, yeah, Roberto Blake is a legend. He really is. Okay, so let me see. Okay, where's the question? Michelle said a question. Okay, any recommendations for equipment like cameras? Okay. 1 year ago, 2 years ago, the answer I'm going to tell you would have been you need to have a better camera and all this stuff. Nowadays, with the iPhone 14, 15, 16, people have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and fully monetized and fully living off of their YouTube. So it's not really about, so make sure your camera is like up to date. So if you can invest in getting the newest the newest iPhone, I have the 15, I'm going to upgrade to the 16. But like my, like for example, like the video quality on the 15s and 16s are just like, they're good. Like this one right now is trending and it's just me in my car and I just have the cinematic mode and it looks, I mean, it can't really tell because I'm showing you like this, but it looks really crispy. When you actually click on the real video, it looks really crispy and I'm just talking and the camera's pretty decent. So what I would say is upgrade to the next level camera, and then when you have the budget, maybe you have it now, but when you have the budget, then get a camera, or get a Canon, get a Sony, right? But for now, I wouldn't worry about investing in a camera, honestly, until you get to 100,000, and I'm not even kidding. Unless you are really doing like vlogging, unless you're doing entertainment, unless, like it depends on what your goals are. But in my opinion, like DoDash, like the one that's going super viral right now, she's just doing her phone and she's making 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 a month. This lady right here, I'm not going to go into detail about her because I have a whole nother video about her that I'm going to post. But DoDash right here, right now, she's at 54,000, and all this woman does is just post random stuff from her phone, and she's always shows how much she's making every month. She made $9,000 last month. So iPhone, I have a ring light, so you guys can kind of see like this light right here. Like, see this light? Like right, this, you can kind of see it in the reflection. So right now, it's like if I was super dark, I mean, you guys might still listen, but you know, it's a better viewer experience if you can actually see my face, right? And then an actual, let me show you what I have. Let me show you. So I have a bunch of these, and I have them like in my car. I have them in all of my work bags. This is a microphone that I don't have on right now because I always forget to put it on, just being honest. But a microphone, it does level up your content. Number one, I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't know, sometimes I feel like the normal camera phone is like the audio's fine. And then sometimes with these, like if it's windy, it kind of like does that like weird windy sound over the microphone. So it just depends on your environment, but getting a good microphone, and this one just plugs into the bottom of my phone. Okay. It's cheap. I think it's like 10 or 15 bucks, and it's pretty decent. I have another pink one that you guys see me wear sometimes, and I have another bigger, like thicker black one. I have a bunch of these. And then you just clip this onto yourself, and then boom, start talking, right? So I would say to start out with just your phone, a good light, and good sound. And if someone can hear you, they can see you, and you're adding value, you're dropping gems, start there and then just keep growing, okay? Then I have an iPad. I didn't get it just for YouTube, but I edit my videos. Like when I do you guys see me doing my fitness videos. So I could edit on my phone, but it's just small. So I edit on my iPad. So that's like a really good thing. Make sure to put it right here so I don't forget it. Okay. So I hope that helps just to start out with. And then just get like, you can honestly prop your phone up anywhere, but if you do want to get like a little phone holder, just in case there was nowhere to prop your phone up, something like that. So I would say maybe your first initial investment to just have some decency, like would be this little light is like 10 bucks. That microphone's like 10 bucks. Upgrade your phone. So it depends on where you're at with your plan. And then like a little iPhone stand, maybe 50 bucks in total, right? And then even with the light, like this is the first time you guys are seeing me use this. I usually am doing videos in the daytime and I'm just using the natural sunlight. That's the best sunlight in my opinion, or the best lighting is the sunlight. Okay, so let's go to the next thing here. Welcome in from Brazil. Yeah, Patrick, you got to get your YouTube going. I love your channel and you're so inspirational. You make my day better. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm just reading your guys' comments, but I can't read everything out loud because sometimes I just read something crazy out loud. And faceless channels do really good. So there is people out here right now getting rich off of YouTube. Yeah, it depends on the level of commitment that you are willing to put into it. But there's multiple streams. Like, they're using YouTube as the umbrella to get funds, but then there's like 10 streams of income coming through the YouTube. So there's courses, there's ebooks, you know, digital products, there's super chats, there's their own website, right? There's, if you book a consultation with them and do coaching, they're charging for their coaching. There is, like with me, I have Amazon affiliates, Shopify affiliates, and I have my TikTok shop. So even though I'm not monetized from getting ads on my videos yet, I still am able to sell products online using the portal of YouTube because I'm able to put links down below. So when every time somebody clicks on the links, and I only talk about stuff that I actually use and I'm excited about, right? So it's easy to sell because it's not really, I'm just like, I think about it like this, like, hey girl, like you're trying to like get your gut health together, use RYZE mushroom coffee. Or hey girl, you need this for your skin, use this. It's on my TikTok shop, and it's stuff that I actually use on my face, on my hair, on my skin. Like, this top is from TikTok shop. This necklace is from the TikTok shop. Like, it's stuff that I actually rock in real life, right? And then I just put it on my shop. Okay, so let's see. So what I'll do is some of the questions that are not about YouTube growth or YouTube questions, or if you guys have any questions that just anything about YouTube, if I don't have the answer, I can direct you to someone that will have the answer. So any questions outside of the topic, what I usually do is I go back and I look at the chat, and I will actually write down questions that would be good video topics. So some of the questions about like giving advice for dating in college, or, you know, some of the other questions just not related to YouTube. It doesn't mean I'll never talk about it, but I probably won't touch on that in this live because it's specifically about YouTube information. Okay. There's even probably some other features that I haven't even realized in here. Like, I think, like, let me see. Like, if I click on Patrick's name. So, and another thing that's really cool in here too is like I can click on Patrick's name, and then I can click on channel activity, and I see all the times that Patrick has commented. So see how engaged he is? Everyone else needs to do that. Shout out to Patrick. And go follow his channel. I don't think you have any, I think I like clicked on it one time and I didn't really see any videos. But shout out to Patrick. See how much he's engaged. So that's really cool too, that I can see that. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, like the face creams that I use, all that, any beauty ideas, like hair extension stuff, all that. I don't wear hair extensions, but any hair questions, like I'll do a whole like beauty, like a beauty series, and just talk about like skin, like hair, skin, and nails, like kind of video for another video. Yes, that's true. YouTube does take 30%. YouTube takes 30%. So every time I get a super chat and it's like $5, then YouTube gets like $2, and then I get $3. You know, I actually do have vlogs on my page. I just haven't done one recently. I think the last one I did was like over the summer. But I have 3 vlogs that I need to edit, and I just haven't had time. But I have literally 3 vlogs ready to, like, I need to chop them up and put them together and take the time to edit them. But yeah, you're right. There'll be a time. I would love to do vlogs because I live in LA, and I mean, there's just so much. I've lived out here for 20 years. I mean, longer than 20 years, but as an adult for 20 years. And so I just know all the ins and outs. I know all the little cool spots. A lot of places that people don't want to, they want to gatekeep. I'm like starting to share it on my TikTok and on my channel of like, oh, if you want to do this, like this is like, you know, a lot of what locals do. You know, there's a lot of course, touristy stuff, but like no one really knows about the locals, like what they do. So I'm going to put you guys up on game with that. Do you do mukbangs and grocery shopping? I'm starting to do grocery shopping. I attempted last time and I took an L because my phone went dead. So now I know always make sure my phone's charged. And then mukbangs, I don't foresee myself doing that. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it won't be nothing too crazy. It'll be like salad and like maybe pasta. Maybe if I eat pasta, that might be interesting to watch or something. But yeah, so if I get $1, like a dollar super chat, I only get 70 cents of that. But I'm okay with it because YouTube has built such an amazing, beautiful platform. So it's like, yeah, they do deserve like to get a piece because it's like I'm on their platform. So I do have my own website, and once I get monetized, I'm actually gonna have my own memberships, and that's why I want you guys to also make sure to sign up with my email list, because if anything ever happens to YouTube, all you guys can at least know about my website, and I can bring you over to my website. You know, I don't see. Google owns YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So it's not going anywhere, but it's just important to be able to stay connected with me because yeah, they do have a lot of control, which again, I'm okay with because I get to like have all these amazing features, and I don't have to build this platform out and build out all these abilities to clip and cut and all that, right? So, but yeah, I mean, I do want to eventually have my own memberships on my own website. So that way, hi Hallie, what up? You're gonna want to rewatch this live. I think that there's some gems that I dropped that that you would benefit from, because I really went behind the scenes on this live and showed you guys like my analytics and all of that, and what I do to get extra subscribers and like just all the little secrets. What do you think about the YouTube shutting down? I don't know. I'd have to do more research about that. I haven't heard of that. Yeah, I'm on all the platforms. So if you go to my YouTube homepage, like just like in my bio on my YouTube, you'll see my Instagram link. And if you click all my other social media platforms are down in the link in the description. And so you can find me on Instagram. But my Instagram, I'm turning it into just an LA vlog. Like I might show behind the scenes of like maybe what I'm eating, or like I might show some family stuff, friend stuff like that a little bit. But I want to turn it into like a actual like vlog. So that's where I'm shifting it. So I'm actually I'm designing my merch right now. So I'm going to just it's going to be something simple. It's going to say probably like Embody Pursuit or EP, and then something on the back. Like, you are limitless. I always tell people that, like, you're limitless. Like, I have limitless on all my bios and stuff. So it'll be something like that. Like, just super clean, super just modern looking. But I do have the ability to do that. And you get the ability to sell merch when you hit the 3,000 watch hours. And then you have to create a shop on Spring or on Shopify. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else I want to show you guys before I... Okay, so this is a really big thing too. So when you finally get your YouTube up and going, you're going to want to make sure, I've been able to get more followers or subscribers by doing this. So every time you post a video, you want to make sure that you have an ending video that leads them to another video, okay? So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, it should pop up soon. So, hold on. You guys know what I'm talking about though, right? Like, you know, toward the end of the video, you're like the video's about to end, and then another suggestion will pop up. You have to manually do that. So I actually need to go back and like do some of that for, okay, here's one. So that way, when somebody comes across your page, they're not going elsewhere to look for other videos. You have more videos about what they're looking for. So that has actually helped me get more watch hours this year too, because I make sure, and my last few lives, I got to make sure I do that. But see how right here, you can't make sure. So see how there, let me see. So see, I'm talking, and then see how this video pops up? I did that. I put that there. YouTube did not put that there. I had to go into the YouTube studio and put that there. So that way, if someone doesn't click off my page, they're like, okay, if you made it this far, you probably still want to know about that topic, right? You still want to know about me being brutally honest with you about your weight. So I'm actually doing that as a whole series. So if you create a whole series, so at least 3 to 4 videos about the same topic, YouTube, the algorithm will see that, okay, every time this viewer comes to this person's page, they click the video, they watch it, and then they're watching the next video, and then they're watching the next video, and they're watching the next video. So it's like a bucket. So you want to make sure that you, and this is kind of like, I haven't really done this yet myself, which I need to, but you could drop like 3 videos at the same time and make all the videos linked to each other. And then so every time, I'm sure you guys have all done that, right? Like you've come across a page and you get to the end of the video and you're like, ooh, I want more. And then another video pops up from that same type of like genre of whatever they're talking about. Then you click it, automatically YouTube's gonna start pushing your page out, because they're like, okay, when people come to this person's channel, they get hooked into it. So always make sure to do that in the YouTube studio. I would have to have, it would be too much to show you on here with my phone and all that, but there's so many tutorials. So just type in how to put an ending video. It's called so it's called extra end screen. So type in write this down, how to put an end screen on my video. How to put an end screen on my video. And then, so what so many amazing streamers know how to, like, you know, show themselves and editing and all that, like showing you the tutorial live, step by step with like a whole screen. So do that. And then that's how you'll always, you know, you have more, you won't hook everybody in, but you'll still grab at least 5 to 7% of people that you would have lost usually, right? So then that ends up being more watch hours. Okay, so that's another thing that's helped me. Okay, let me see what y'all are talking about. Let me know if this is helping. Let me know if it's making sense. You gotta, yeah, so this is the 10, but I'm on the 15. So the 15 is more quality, but I had the 10. I want 2 phones, so I'm like, I don't need 2 15s or 2 16s. I don't need it. So I'm okay with having this one. So this one's my personal phone, actually, and that one's my business phone. Okay, let's see what else. I'm telling you, Jamo, is it, or J-Man? Oh, J-Man, hey, I recognize you. What's up? So you can. I wish I could make content 9 to 5, life getting stale. I'm telling you, you can transition out. I did it. People are doing it every day. Just start. Just press on. Just record. Just start. And I remember you're 26, I believe. You have nothing but space and opportunity. I'm assuming, based on our conversation last time, you don't have any, if you're who I'm remembering, you don't have any children or you're not married, you have nothing but space and opportunity. On your lunch break, people are making their videos on their lunch break, getting monetized, and able to eventually, in about a year, when they get monetized and they're able to make, you know, at least $5,000 to $7,000 a month consistently, not just from ads, because the ads change every month. So you have to figure out how to, you know, utilize your YouTube channel, not just only live off of ads, but you have to, you know, get other streams of income through your YouTube, which takes time to figure out what works best for you. But people are doing it left and right. And with you being so young, you have time to actually transition out. Oh yeah, Patrick, get that going. Seems like it's starting to get a little chilly. It's still been pretty decently nice. I knew it was gonna get chilly, so I brought my jacket. But I like this little spot because, like, everywhere else in this area is like kind of busy, and I don't want to be like, I know I project a lot when I speak, and I don't want to be disturbing too many other people. Okay. Well, the thing is, I do several things. So I do several things in LA. So YouTube, like internet stuff, is not my only thing, but I do make money from my stores and my affiliate links. But you know, I've been at this for 8 years. You know, like I quit my 9 to 5 8 years ago is what I mean. And then my affiliate marketing started like 4 years ago. And this year is when I'm like, okay, now I'm full time, like with my affiliate marketing, my stores, you know, my products that I'm able to sell, doing UGC content, having a couple brand deals like with RYZE Mushroom Coffee, you know what I'm saying? And I love RYZE Mushroom Coffee. So it's cool when you can get a brand, like some kind of brand deal with a company that you actually love to use and like all the time. Does most of the income from, so there's, you really don't want to just rely on the AdSense. So does, Michelle said, does most of the income come from YouTube, or income from YouTube come from ads? So it depends on the person. I'm not monetized yet to get ads on my page, so I'm debating about this. I don't know if I want to show all my business, you know, but when I get monetized, I'm debating, I'm praying, I'm kind of just sitting with it with God and like, is that something I should show? Should I not? Like, because I'm not really like a YouTube teacher. I'm just mainly like tapping in with y'all because you guys are my tribe, and I want you guys to be like, if you're watching me, you should be doing your videos too, to some capacity, because this is like, I'm thinking about this as generational wealth. I'm thinking about this as when I'm an elder, because I don't even know if Social Security is going to be here. You know what I mean? And I have my Roth IRA and 401k. I'm building all that stuff. I'm being, you know, on my own because I don't work for a company. So I manage my portfolios on myself. So when I'm 60, I'm sure I'll be monetized by the time I'm 60 years old. And so I want to be doing this at 60. So I'm thinking about the long haul with this, right? So, you know, by that time, you know, who knows what YouTube's going to be. It's going to be such a beast. Like, yeah, people can get full-time money from ads, but the ads aren't consistent. So there's something called, I think it's called your RPM. I'm not sure what the acronym is, but you know when you see the YouTube ads pop up, depending on what kind of channel you have, it's a different rate of pay per ad. So if you have a fitness channel, a money channel, like a health channel, you can get like $10 per 1,000 views or $5 per 1,000 views. I don't have it on. I'm just coming with this off the top of my head. So it's higher. But if you have like a kids channel or you have like a gaming channel, you only get paid like 30 cents, 40 cents for each one of those ads. Does that make sense? So you want to make sure you are kind of being strategic with what, look up like what YouTube pages get paid the most, but what get paid the most may not be what you want to talk about. So there's just like, it's kind of like this big game. Like you have to figure out where you fit in this whole YouTube game. I think of it like a video game. So it's like if, you don't really care to talk about how to make money all the time, even though that gets paid the most per 1,000 views, you may not care to talk about that all the time. So you may get burnt out. But if you love talking about money, like there was an accountant on here, they need to be, I hope they have a channel because those get them the highest amount per ad. Come on. Oh man, I think here, let me go on here on my iPad because my phone is actually about to, the 10 is about to die. Okay. And I have a backup charge. I have an actual portable charger this time. So, but I don't really need that phone. I can just use my iPad. Also tap in, this is talking about digital products. So this is a hard copy, but I made this, I sell this as a digital product. So that's another way that I make money online is when women, mostly women, come across my page and they want to learn what I did to lose 30 pounds myself and never gain it back, they get my ebook guide. Okay, so it's 40 pages, it's copywritten, it says everything I've done, and it's in a digital form, so you don't have to carry this around. It's just you download it, and there's like steps in here. There's like I have what I've eaten in here, but it's kind of like broken down like this. So it's like probably like these are the 4 big pillars that I talk about and break down on what I've done, and then here's the introduction, and then I go into detail. So this is in an ebook. If anyone's interested, click the link in my description and you can dive into that. Now, let me see what y'all are saying. I should have been doing this the whole time. It's way easier to see it on here. Okay. But you are mentally, I am physically strong, madam, but mentally I am weak. Madam, please help. Let me turn this down. Okay. All right, but you are mentally, physically very strong. How is possible, madam? I need more context to really answer the question. What are you're mentally weak? Like, where's it coming from? Like, just tell me more about it. Let's see what else you're saying. I think Mr. Beast is the top paid YouTube channel, but nobody knows this. Well, people do if you research, if you're like really about that YouTube life. Mr. Beast, what he did, this is what he did. For the first few years he was on YouTube, nobody knew who he was. He was not getting any views. He didn't get to 10,000 subscribers until he made 400 videos. Something like 400 videos. And what he did was he literally would just sit and watch YouTube videos all day and figure out why someone would click, why someone was wowed. He read the comments. He would literally study YouTube for like 15, 20 hours a day. Still was barely getting any traction. It wasn't until after his 400th video it started to take off. 400 videos. So it makes sense because he put in the time and the work to like think Tom Brady or LeBron James or Steph Curry, like the Steph Curry of of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like where he just put in the time, like Kobe Bryant, like just waking up at 3 in the morning and shooting shots. So that's why he is who he is, because he put in that overdrive, like that overtime. Okay, let's see. I can talk more about LA in another video, but that's a good, good question. I should probably do like, I should probably talk about that, since I know a lot about that stuff as well. Sorry guys, there's like a, okay, let's see. So here's the thing, this is very interesting about the clickbaiting. It's a double-edged sword, because you kind of do have to, it is technically bait, like I want you to click on it, right? So you do want to have a level of bait there, because you guys don't know me. So there has to be something that when you guys see my thumbnail and my title, if I'm just like, hey, and I'm just like, I'm just like, hey, maybe somebody might click, but like, is that going to go viral? So if you really have powerful information in your video, there does need to be, this is what YouTube teachers will tell you too, like there does need to be a really high level of curiosity. Now, the problem with clickbaiting is that when you do a clickbait and it has nothing to do with the video, like if I say something like, I hung out with Obama today. If I say that and then you click the video and I'm eating a sandwich at Starbucks, talking nothing about Obama, like that's trashy, scammy clickbait. But to some level, you do have to do some level of baiting, so that way people actually watch your page, right? Yeah, thumbnails are super important. Like they are, like, we all know, like we click on a video based on how intriguing the title and thumbnail are. And the only ones that don't really need to care are the ones that are like 500,000 subscribers and above, like a Tony Gaskins. He's a like a life coach. You just see his face and it's just like fuzzy and like, and you see just Tony Gaskins. It's like his name speaks for itself. But unless you're that kind of person, you do. So I need to get better on my thumbnails. But again, I just don't have time to be spending hours on my thumbnails. So that is an L that I'm taking by like just kind of doing clean, basic, thumbnails of myself. Maybe showing a little bit of emotion, but over time I'll get better at that too. But yeah, it is very important. See what y'all are saying. Again, there's so many, because I keep talking and elaborating, so there's like a ton of questions that keep coming. So just type your question again if there's a question that you really wanted me to see. Nope, Karuna is not what you think, Ciana. Wait, what happened? Karuna? Wait, what? What is happening? Did I miss something? Okay, so any other questions about YouTube specifically? YouTube growth, how to make money on YouTube, how to make money online, anything like that before I go? And then I think what I'm going to do is do one more video. So it'll be a 2-part series with this. I was going to do it 3, but I think I can do another long live like this and show you guys more stuff that I've learned and that I do to get more views, more, and like just other apps that I use to edit my videos. you know, just more stuff that I've learned. Showing you guys what I learned on the back end, like in my YouTube personal analytics, like like really breaking it down and showing you guys what I learned. And then there's also like, if you have a problem, you're like, I don't even know where to start or what to talk about. Like that's why you want to start, at least don't overthink it for the first 10 videos, because you just need something for the YouTube studio to start to study. And then once you have more content, the YouTube studio can actually start to give you information to help you get better at your videos. So if you do videos about sports, instead of overthinking it, like where should I even start? Just whatever you want to talk about with sports. Like it just doesn't even matter. Just start, do 10 videos. Then you'll have some kind of data for the YouTube studio to look at. And then it'll say, oh, well, the viewers that find your videos, they also are watching these videos. So then you can click on those other videos and then see, you know, how many followers or how many subscribers they have. Why are people watching it? Is it interesting? Why are these videos going viral? Why are people clicking my video and clicking out, but then they're watching these other people? Like, what is it about their videos? And then that's how you can also get better. So just start to study YouTube as well. Okay. The only thing that I use that has AI in it, well, everything has AI in it. Even YouTube right now has AI in it. Only thing I use is Canva, and I use Power Director. So I use Canva, Power Director, and I use, those are the main two that I use to like edit my videos and do my thumbnails. Brainstorming, start from the ground up, you mean? Yeah, like literally just start. Like, I know that sounds wild, but there's a family member, I mean, they've been planning and planning and planning, and I'm just like, it's been 6 months. Like, you've written everything down, you've watched every video about this, like you just have to start. So brainstorming, the reason why I'm not really encouraging brainstorming too much is because with YouTube specifically, because it's so intimidating, you can get lost in the brainstorming and then just never rip the Band-Aid. So that's what I did. I literally was like, I'm done studying YouTube. I've been studying YouTube for 8 years. I still don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm still like, where do I start? So let me just start. Like, how about that? Let me just start so then I can start. You know what I mean? So pick a topic that you like talking about, that you're good at, that you have expertise on, if there's something that people keep coming to you for, so every time a tire needs to be changed, or every time tax season comes around, or every time just something where people come to you for that knowledge, that's what you probably need to be starting your YouTube on. And then just play around with it. Maybe you can transition later, but just start with that. Ciana, you just answered my question. Thank you. And big congratulations in advance on your growth. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I might need to go inside. I'm starting to get like a little sniffly because it's like real chilly out here. What do you know about YouTube Shorts? So YouTube Shorts, what happens is if you get subscribers from YouTube Shorts, there is a low percentage that actually translates over into your page. But it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't matter, because when you're not monetized, even if 100 people watch your short and 100 people subscribe from one of your shorts, if you only get 3 people that watch your actual long form, I'll take it. Like, I'll take any view, because I'm still in that mode. So YouTube Shorts, the ones that do really well are entertainment ones. If you're able to tell a storytelling in a very quick bout of time is really, really good. But they don't usually, so you may get a lot of subscribers. You can get a ton of subscribers from YouTube Shorts. Like, especially if you have one time I had like a 20,000 viewed YouTube Shorts. I gained like 300 subscribers overnight. Like literally it was like I blinked and it was there. But most of those subscribers did not translate over into watching my videos because they liked my short. They didn't like, they're not interested in like learning about health and wellness. Like I think I posted something about my outfit, and like I'm not an outfit channel really. Like I'm always talking about my outfits, but that's not my main aspect, right? Like I'll say, hey guys, check out my outfit. It's on my TikTok shop, which it is. This one actually is. But so that's a big thing. But it's a quick way to get to 1,000, because you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers in order to even get monetized. So using shorts is a quick way to do that. Okay. All right, so one last call for the YouTube questions. One last call. Also, too, I'm giving away as a thank you for just tapping in and becoming a part of the EP tribe, the Embody Pursuit tribe. I'm giving away a really, really awesome heated blanket. It's cold. We're going into cold season. So I'm giving away a heated blanket. So all you have to do is just go down in my description and just type in your name, your email, and then you're automatically entered in. So make sure to do that. What do you know about musical YouTubers and how should they go about it? I'm rebranding. I don't know the answer, but I know who does. So you're going to go to Daryl Eves. Type that in, Daryl Eves. Let me show you his page. He talks all about how to transition your channel. There's actually a specific video that I saw on there on how to do it. And there's people that do have music channels as well. But Daryl Eves, he's the one who puts on Vid Summit, which is like Mr. Beast, like all the biggest YouTubers of the entire world go to this conference. So you're gonna screenshot this. This is who, it's Daryl, can't really see. Can you guys see? Daryl Eves. Go to this YouTube, and he's a YouTube expert. He has like, don't let the 609, don't let that fool you. He has like 20 YouTube channels. He's been on YouTube since it first started. And he's the one who's helped other YouTubers get to like be huge. Like he's like a legend. So go to Daryl Eves and just start looking at all his videos on how to do musical channels and also how to pivot. Because there is like a whole journey you have to go through when you pivot. Like all of a sudden, you guys are watching me and I do more life coaching, health and wellness. But if I all of a sudden started talking about knitting, and that's all I talked about. Like I just was like, got on here and I just was doing knitting. 90% of you guys would just fall off. Like some people might stay just because they vibe with me, but most of you guys would just be like, okay, bye, So it is a big deal when you do decide to pivot. And just based on what I'm recalling from some of the lives that I've watched of his, you might want to just start a whole new channel. It depends. You might want to start a whole new channel, and then on your old channel kind of highlight, oh, hey guys, I just started a musical channel, go over there, right? But so go to Daryl Eves. Thank you so much for the super chat. Forever life, the spirit never dies. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's see what else. I like what you said, Patrick, going once, going twice. I know you said that a while ago, but I know who that is. I'm plugged in. I'm 22, and I got 400 plus songs, but stopped when my cousin died. Okay, but I know who that is. Thanks. I'm sure Yeah, just go to him, and you'll find something in there. Like, just go through that whole playlist. But it's just time. That's all I'm going to say. It's time to figure it out. Actually do the work to figure it out. People are out here making money. Okay, DoDash is a perfect example. I'm sure you guys have seen her, but literally, every time I open up my YouTube, there's a new person saying, I started my YouTube channel because of DoDash. And then people are getting monetized now because they've been actually doing the work. Because she's always like, she gets on YouTube every day and is like encouraging people to start YouTube. And so she keeps getting more views, right? Because she's encouraging other people, and then other people are actually starting it, and then they're getting to 1,000 views, 200, not 200,000, but there's a lot of new YouTubers. So it's interesting because a lot of them are doing very low quality videos, like just basic videos, but they're getting views because people are craving authenticity. So other people that are overthinking it and not starting their channel and they're wanting it to be perfect, time's ticking, and then these other people that are not the most eloquent speakers, not but they have life experience, and life experience and wisdom is gold and diamonds. Okay, so just press on and start. Do you think YouTubers can build a core audience that sticks through them pivoting there? I do. I think it has to be done in a very strategic way. What I would like, just my personal opinion, again, I'm not like on the level of Material Eves, obviously, but I think that like there was this one girl, there's this exact page. Let me show you guys. This was a really good one. She was able to transition her page, and you have to be willing to put in the time and the work. So knowing that it's probably going to take 6 to 8 months to pivot your channel, but if you do it correctly, and it's not like say if I was like doing health, fitness, and mindfulness, and then I was also adding in knitting, and then like every other few videos, I would just keep adding in the knitting here and there, a little bit here, a little bit there, and then saying, hey guys, I started another channel, or hey guys, I'm starting a new playlist. Okay, like start a whole new playlist of just knitting, and then all of a sudden you start to do less of the fitness and mindfulness, and you're just doing the knitting. So there has to be a strategy there, but there is. Let me show you specifically about your exact question. There was gems dropped. It's this one right here. This exact video that you're going to want to watch. Because this girl, she was, I don't know, she was talking about some kind of like weird product, like for your phone. It was some kind of something for your phone. And she would just do like reviews. Okay, this one right here. So pivot. So it literally says pivot. It's the one in the middle right there. It's a really good one. I watched this one. So this girl right here, she was, oh, you can see literally all of it's red because I watched all of them. But she was doing her channel on like some kind of phone accessory. And then now she does true crime videos. Like she went from phone accessories to true crime. And she talks about that. I mean, that's the most random pivot, but she didn't want to start a whole new channel. Even though I think Daryl actually encouraged her to, but she had gained so many subscribers from doing, I don't think it was some kind of weird, like, I think it was a popper or something. I don't know, some kind of gadget. And so she had gained so many subscribers, and she's like, I don't want to just throw it away. And so she pivoted, and it took time, but then it worked, and she was able to pivot, and now she's speaking at the summits. Okay, what else? I appreciate the compliments. You got my sub. I'm gonna tell my girlfriend to go to your TikTok shop. Awesome. And good night. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and end it there. Let's go ahead and end it there. But I appreciate you guys all tapping in. I hope this helped. You know, I hope this helped. I really, really want you guys to be a part of the Embody Pursuit tribe, but I equally want you to also be starting your own YouTube channel if you haven't. It is money sitting on the table. Go faceless, right? Go voiceless. You know, use the AI. It could be your words, but use a different voice. Like, there's so many channels. I posted it on here before. One channel that I watch every morning, I turn it on every morning. It's morning devotionals to God. I turn that on. You know, I'm waking up, I just turn it on. It gets me in the right mindset. You know, it's slow. It just shows like stock footage, like free video stock footage. And it's, I think it's James Earl Jones' voice or something. But there's like music in the background. There's no real humans in it. I watch that every day. Oh my God. It's starting to get, yeah, it's a Saturday night. So, and the street that I'm on is a very popular street, so it's going to start to get turned up out here. But so yeah, I really want you guys to take some of this. Just start. Do your first 10 videos, and then start to be picky. But don't be picky with the first 10 videos. Just get used to pressing on. Get used to speaking. Get used to like understanding how to actually upload the video, right? And then start to do the tweakings and the minor, you know, shifts in getting 1% better every day. Just keep turning up the dial, turning up the dial, turning up the dial, turning up the dial. You know what I mean? And then you'll, you know, eventually be monetized. Okay? I'm full-time online. I also work on projects in person in LA. Like, I'm part of a charity called AfriKicks, and we give shoes, clothes, hygiene items back to children in Africa. So right now is gala season, so there's a lot of, I'm going to be doing vlogging of that too. So some of the galas that I go to, and then we're putting on one this year in the Cayman Islands. So that's really cool. Last year we did it in Hollywood, and Akon was, what's his name? Michael Blackston was the host last year. 19 Keys, if you guys know who that is, was the host last year. Telly, who is like her name is Telly Swift, not Taylor Swift. Telly Swift, she's a famous boxer's wife. So I do that. I also work at different events in LA too. So I'm just active, you know. I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm also a part of like different projects in LA. So that's what I do. And then, you know, I do YouTube. I do like wellness coaching and life coaching through this portal of YouTube. So I guess you could call me a YouTuber, but I don't think of myself as a YouTuber. I'm just using the portal to connect with people through this, you know, platform. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day. It's getting chilly out here. It's getting chilly. So have a beautiful rest of your night, your day, wherever you are on the planet. Make sure to make sure to subscribe. Okay. And tap in with me, tap in with my links. If you're interested in my Amazon store, a lot of things that you know, my grocery list, stuff like that is on my Amazon store. So you can screenshot my lists if you're interested in that kind of stuff. And that's really it. Hope you guys have a beautiful night. Bye.